Have just started school a couple of weeks ago. Maybe it's a new school. They're hanging around some new friends you're not real familiar with. Chances are at some point in their school life, they are going to be offered alcohol, maybe even drugs. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, people aged 12 to 20 drink about 11% of all the alcohol that's consumed here in the United States, and most of them in that age group are binge drinking. And when it comes to drugs, nearly 25 million people 12 years and older are illegal drug users or have done drugs within the past month. 12. Wow. Joining me now is Lori Osachi. She's with the Body Image Counseling Center. Good morning to you, Lori. You read these statistics and it just... It takes your breath away, quite frankly, because it seems like this used to be an issue where you only have to worry about kids who are in high school, but the reality is that kids even in middle school are being exposed to alcohol and drugs. Let's talk about the warning signs, things that parents need to be aware of, beginning with, changes in your child's behavior. It sounds so cliche, but the signs can be pretty specific when it comes to that.
That's true, and also teenagers and pre-adolescents change their behavior all the time. So we're not talking about... It
doesn't have anything to do with drugs or alcohol.
Right. So we're talking about a major change in behavior, like your normally bubbly child is holed up in their room, or you see them hanging out with a different group of friends that maybe are a little more troubled. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but big changes like having trouble sleeping, not coming home right away, when they usually do, not calling you to let you know where they are. Changes in physical behavior, grades going down is a big warning sign.
It's interesting, too, because this also reminds us that, and I know this, having a child who's now in middle school, trying to get them to tell you about their day is like pulling teeth sometimes. And you need to really probe your kids in a direct way just about their day and what's going on. Who are they sitting in lunch with? Who are they talking to? What information do you have about their friends?
Well, I'll tell you a little secret about how to get kids to talk, because they're not going to do that.
Trust me, I know.
Mine didn't either, and I'm a therapist. So the best way to get kids to talk to you is to create moments where there's something occupying you together, but they have time to talk. So take your kids fishing, or driving in the car is a great way, or taking a walk with them after dinner, walking the dog. You want to create moments that don't put the pressure on them instead of this big light that comes down and says, tell me everything you know.
Right, sitting at the dinner table and feeling like you're having this powwow with everyone there. The car is a little easy, I will say, because they can't walk away. You've got them, in the car kind of locked in. Be clear in your expectations also when you're talking to them is another point that you mentioned, when you're talking to them specifically about when you encounter what you should do.
Right. A lot of parents talk to me about this issue and they're very conflicted. There's a school of thought that thinks, let's introduce it to them and I'll be in charge. I'll be there. We'll let them have beer at the party, but we'll be present. And I really think that, unfortunately, although they mean well, that's very misguided because it's condoning the behavior. So I think you've got to introduce this subject often and early. Let them know that you have a no drug alcohol policy in your house, but also that if they mess up, you're there to help them. You're there for a ride, never drive drunk, they can come to you, but to give a mixed message like that is a mistake.
And that leads to really not making assumptions also that they aren't being exposed to these kinds of things, and you need to sit down and have that conversation with them.
Yes, exactly. Talk to them about it young, tell them about the statistics, tell them that it's when you're an adult, it's easier to make these decisions. When you're young, there's a lot going on. You have your whole life to figure this out. The younger you start, the more likely you are to be addicted and to stay addicted.
It's interesting because having friends who have children who are in middle and high school, another interesting post that I saw, in fact, on Facebook was teaching your kids how to say no.
That's right.
Because they may be in that position and they're not sure how to react, and they don't want to seem, like a dork or whatever by saying something, that obviously was planted in their head by their parent.
That's true. And I do want to say that overall use of drugs and alcohol has gone down for our children, so we don't need to panic. But at the same time, I do counsel kids all the time that say that. Everyone was going, everyone was smoking pot, everybody was drinking, and it was really hard to say no. And also, what do? Everyone is doing this for fun, and there's nothing to do sober. So I would challenge that in your kids, to say, find the people who want to be awake for their life. the people that are doing things that don't need to involve. And it might take a little more effort, but this is only going to increase throughout college and adulthood, so learn how to do it now.
Be awake for your life. That's a fantastic. Thank you very much, Lori. Appreciate it. Do appreciate it. So those struggling with substance abuse can also contact, by the way, Lori at the Body Image Counseling Center. We have included the link for the website on news4jax.com. Just look under the morning show page. Bruce.
All right, we have new information on that breaking news alert from